about to say it. So I seen the police, I seen the lights. I'm like, oh. And I just came out from the light, like, was I speeding? I ain't think so. But no, I was just talking about the, situation with, it's funny how the conversation unfolds, but I don't think I ever went into all the stuff that I kind of went through with Rashawn.
What do you mean?
I may have like said, and I had an abuse, I was dealing with an abusive situation, but because I think she kind of asked me why I make myself the victim, and I said, well, I mean, I understand, but the different stuff, yes, I make myself the victim. I do that, I do, but I also understand my role in it.
Mm-hmm.
I do that. I understand. And I kind of went back to childhood and was like,
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the New Orleans Saints.
Dumb blonde role until I remember one day when T just was like, close the door and basically like, stop that shit. Stop it. I don't like it. It's not becoming. You're intelligent.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
To get people to like you or
for
whatever
in the end zone.
Reason is for training. Maybe it's because of the
We'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
I know you're not. That's not who I married. Like, stop.
Right.
And it took that to stop me playing that person or portraying, or even just kind of like feeding into it. Like it was natural for me. Because I do have blonde moments. I ain't gonna lie.
You do, but you're still very intelligent.
So I guess me saying so it took for that to be shifted in my mind from.
Now they try the right side here.
The role of playing victim, of course, came
10
from,
yards, good for the Saints, first down.
Actually
good
being
for a guy
victim
who,
or
remember, on
whatever.
Wednesday
Like,
was named
came
the
from
NFC
me
Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
I went from one person dominating my life to the next person dominating my life. So I went from my parents to my older sister, who told me literally what to wear, what not to wear, what, you know what I mean, who to fuck, who not to fuck, who to date, who not to date, who to do this, who to do this, what to smoke, what to drink, when to come, when to go, whatever. She dictated any and everything. I didn't have a mind of my own. And then I met Rashawn. And then I had to do a literal, physical tug of war on many occasions. Now, my sister about to walk with me to the store so we go to the bathroom. Nah, you go up by yourself, you come. Nah, she coming with me. Nah, she done literally pulling my arm while I'm pulling my arms back. Like, both y'all are drunk. I'm going to go with my sister so she don't fucking get lost.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You breaking up, baby.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that.
Yeah, I was just saying, so I went from him controlling me to and abusing me, and just the different times when he kicked me in the butt, and different times,
so their move is to decline that so they don't get another second down. It'll be third.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their third down defense, right?
Whatever the case,
sub-package or
whatever,
they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on third down.
And just from that situation to see who wanted nothing but to protect me, but I gave him full ownership of me too. So I just kind of passed ownership of me and never really had it. Like and it wasn't until I moved out and got my own independence and got my own out for my marriage. I had my parents' house, so my marriage, and I had to say, you know what? I got to put my big girl pants on and do what I have to do to,
season. His guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
you know,
Lutz
this
with
to
the extra
myself.
point, and that makes
You
the
got
score
this.
7-0.
You don't need anybody to
After the
dictate to you
touchdown, Lutz to
when to
kick it
come and
off.
go and what to pay and what not to pay and what to, you know, like you've been doing this all
This will
this
be
time.
taken to the back of the end zone.
And so I
And
kind
the
of
decision to
regained
come out
some
is going to cost him 5
self-control,
as he's
but
taken
has
down
been
right at the
hard.
20.
Right.
And, you know, I kind of got a little, she said I played a victim, but she said, you know, more often than you like, you play the villain too. But more often than you want to own, you play the villain too. And I said, I don't mean to hurt people. You know, I never intend to hurt people. Pisces have this way of living in their own la-la land in their brain and living in their own fantasy land. And then
That's Williamson.
they're doing the right
Give
thing.
him 9 there on the first down completion.
Same time.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line.
They're literally
Second and a
poisonous
yard.
to anybody that touches them or comes close. Like, it with no ill intent.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Not really.
Brandon, if I'm
You
an
know,
offensive
but
coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that,
I don't want to be toxic. I don't want to be.
use their
I
aggressiveness
don't want to
against
be
them as this game
poisonous.
goes
I don't
on.
want to.
Hit
But
them with a
the
screen
thing
soon.
is, like,
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
17 there and a New Orleans first down.
That's your call.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first
I don't know
quarter.
what that is. That's
One
you.
play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Cam fakes the give and
Yeah,
keeps
what's
it.
that? I don't
And
know what
he'll
that
lose
is.
yardage here. Back at the 41. Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty? When you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Situation. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Forced out to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here comes this. And look at this. It's a fake. Able to fight through one tackle. It's a 4-yard pickup. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure, and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
We're kind of hitting it. We're not,
and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
Check. Watch 54. Push him back.
On third down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
He'll have a first down past the 40. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. After the run, Newton going to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Room here to run. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Getting your back.
I don't know,
but
that's
here in the passing game.
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Prescott to throw it. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well, so now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic. But downfield in open space, that's dangerous as well, because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
Newton. He's going to take a shot, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Cam Newton with his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Newton on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild. build that confidence.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. They'll run on first down. Brock. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Raider first down, 17 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. On first down, it's Brock. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone on tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Now a handoff looking right.
I got you, boy.
9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. A gain of 8 and a first down.
All right, T, let's check. All right, T. Alert flare,
And they'll run it here. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Newton to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
20.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's one of the reasons we like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
2nd and 5 now. Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? They lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Here's Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Gary and Conley, the one to bring him down.
180. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Kill. Wide, get wide. Hey, kill.
Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The dump-off gets him only one, and now you're looking at a 3rd down.
46. 65. Check 40. We're going to 53. Check 45 to Mike. Hey, keep 46.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, boy, the ball is going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on.
Off the phone. I can play now.
What's good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
All right.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now Prescott. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Raiders are able to eat just a bit into this sizable deficit.
Sorry I wasn't giving you much competition beforehand. You know, I was on the phone.
So they do get one.
You know how the girlfriend gets. You know, she wants to wrap your ear off.
To go here in the 3rd quarter.
So I'm sitting here listening to her issues and whatnot.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no
So
run back
you can have a serious game now.
Touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
That is
by the
one
time
positive.
we have to leave the booth.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Gun. Let's go. Let's get this ball back.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Able to get away. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jeffrey Simmons. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. 3rd and long. It's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And mark him down way up close to the 40.
A lot of protection for a full-out blitz, though.
Use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 2nd and 2, Newton. And McCoy loses the football. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 55 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Got some good blocking out there.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
I want some blocking like that. Can I get some blocking like that?
5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let me see if I can get some blocking like that.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On 2nd down now, it's Brock. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Brock, and he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. They'll run on 1st down. It's Brock. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll try and run with their fullback.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
The Raiders on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Prescott now. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Prescott now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
3rd and long for Prescott, and that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
4th down, Prescott. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Saints will have the football back. And to give this time to the tailback. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to field this at the 4. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return.
And
the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
That one goes for 36 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Slam, slam, slam. We're going to 54, 47. 26.
From the 36, Prescott, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's Prescott. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And down inside the 15 he goes. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. From the red zone now, Prescott. And it's caught. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for New Orleans, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Oakland, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.